It's October. The feel, the pageantry. Everything boils down to this month. The next 30 days are always the pinnacle of the baseball season. We started off with the Wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals clawed and scratched and fought their way to get here. With a huge comeback against Chicago White Sox to make it to this game, we play the Texas Rangers in Arlington, Texas. Ned Yost's team consists of Alex Gordon, Alcides Escobar, Billy Butler, Moose, Yasiel Puig at the 5, Hosmer, Salvador Perez, Francoeur, and Everett rounding out the order, facing off against the sensational Yu Darvish. 6'5", 215, absolutely incredible pitcher. He's going to be facing off against James Shields, and Darvish makes quick order of the Royals. It's going to be a 1-2-3 inning with a pop-up by Billy Butler to end it. Let's take a look at Ron Washington's lineup. We go to Texas expecting a powerhouse, but I don't think I expected this. Actually, I didn't expect this. Elvis Andrus, Craig Gentry, Beltre, Howard, Murphy, Cruz, Pierzynski, Kinsler, and Jurickson Profar. That is a dangerous lineup, 1 through 9, facing off against James Shields, who has struggled somewhat this season, but he's still the team's ace. At 11-10 with a 4.12 ERA, Shields tries to start early, facing Gentry, and it's a strike 3, looking on the 4-seam, 2 down. In the bottom of the first, next batter, 1-2 count to Beltre. It's a deep fly ball to right center field. This one is not coming back, and Beltre puts the Rangers on the board early with a solo shot into the bullpen. Just missed his spot, and that's going to be a very bad way to start. Howard up next. He'll go down swinging on the slider. Got completely tied up. We're on to the second. Puig up, 3-2 count facing Darvish. The pitch from you. Check swing. No swing, rules the first base umpire. That's going to be a walk for Yasiel Puig. Next batter up is Eric Hosmer. Hosmer hits a fly ball to right center field. Gentry over to field it, not deep enough. And there is 1 down. Or 2 down, actually. Yeah, 2 down. Next batter up is Salvador Perez. 1-2 count. Pitch to Perez. That's a liner into center field, but Gentry is there. Just hit it a little bit too early, and a little bit later that would have scored Puig as a double in the gap. Bottom second, 1 out. Nelson Cruz up. Pitch. That's a liner into left field for a base hit. This will roll all the way to the wall. Alex Gordon will field it off the wall. Fires it in. Cruz will be safe at second. A 1-out double for Nelson Cruz, and the Rangers are in business. Next batter up is Pierzynski. He'll fly this one to right. Francoeur over to field it. He has a cannon for an arm. The throw to third is not in time. Cruz will advance over, and that's going to be a 2-out opportunity for Ian Kinsler. 2-2 count, bottom second. Pitch. That's a deep fly ball to left center field. Puig giving chase, and he will get there, and that will end the inning. So the Royals keep the Rangers at bay. Top 3. Frenchie goes down swinging on the slider. So deceptive. That's the problem with Yu Darvish. He has pitches that go up, down, left, right, and straight. It's almost impossible to tell what is coming, despite the 12-6, which it's kind of easy to tell considering it's about 20 miles per hour slower than everything else. But if he's throwing 95, 95, 95, and you're trying to catch up, he'll catch you off balance one time or another. Everett Cabrera will steal second easily after that single. So Everett is on second with 1 out. He's taking his lead from second. Darvish will kick in, deal to Gordon, and Everett is stealing third. The throw down is not in time. So Everett takes 2. Gordon is still up. The pitch from you, 2-0 count. 1-0 lead for Texas. No more! Lined up the middle for a base hit. Everett Cabrera will score, and it's a tie ball game at 1 thanks to Alex Gordon's single. So with 1 out still, Alex Gordon will take his lead off of first. Darvish goes for the pickoff, and Alex Gordon is picked off by Yu Darvish. Great tag by Ryan Howard, and there are 2 down. Top 3 still, no count to Alcides Escobar. And Escobar will loop this one into center field for a base hit. It will drop. That means Billy Butler is up. And let's see what he can do. No count. Alcides is stealing second. The throwdown is not in time on the high 12-6 curveball. That was more like a 12-1. Pitch, strike 3, swinging on Butler again. And that will end the inning. So 1 run comes across on 2 hits. Or 3 hits. 1 man left on. Bunt laid down by Profar. Throw offline by Moustakas. That is a huge mistake. 1-0 count. Throw down is not in time, and Profar will steal second. So there's a man on second with, I believe, 1 out for... Oh, no outs. Elvis Andrus, he'll line this one to right. Francoeur comes up firing. That's the arm we're used to seeing. Profar stays at second. 1 out, Craig Gentry up. No count pitch. That's grounded to third. Moustakas will look Profar back and throw on to first. 2 down, holding the runner at second. Next batter up is Adrian Beltre. 3-2 count to Beltre. The pitch. Ball 4. Take your base. Curveball could not get in the strike zone. 2-0 count to Howard. Pitch. Grounded to short. Escobar on to first in time, and that will end the inning, so the error does not prove costly. Top 4. Moustakas up. Ball 4. Take your base, and Moose gets a walk against Darvish. Next batter up is Puig. 1-0 count to Yazale. The pitch. That's lined to Kinsler on to short, back to first. That's a 4-6-3 double play. That's a fly ball into center field. Easy out. Hosmer will fly it out to Gentry, and that will end the inning. Bottom 4, David Murphy up 3-1 count after some very tight calls by the umpire. Ball 4, take your base. So that's the second walk of the game from James Shields. Next batter up is Nelson Cruz. Murphy stealing. And he'll get second safely. That's just awful. David Murphy stealing second. Cruz, he'll fly this one out to Alex Gordon. That will be the first out of the inning. Not in time. Back to second. So 1 out. AJ Pierzynski up. Shields goes for it, and he throws this one into center field. Puig will throw on to third, not in time. And Murphy advances on the error. Bad idea. Pierzynski up, 0-2 count. The pitch from Shields. Strike 3, jammed him on the curve, and that will be the second out. Next batter up is Kinsler. 1-2 count to Ian Kinsler. The pitch from James Shields. 1 pitch to get out of this. That's lined into right field for a base hit. The run will come across. Francoeur's throw is not on line, even though he should have been out. And that will be a 2-1 Texas lead. Bottom 4, 0-2 count. The pitch to Profar. That's lined into right field for a base hit over the head of Hosmer. This will roll all the way to the wall. Francoeur will field it. He'll throw it on in. And it will be a double for Profar. Kinsler will hold at third. And their men on second and third with 2 out for Elvis Andrus. 3-0 count to Andrus. The pitch from Shields. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk. Craig Gentry up. And it will be a fly out to Francoeur. So Shields will get out of the bases loaded jam. Great pitching performance by James Shields to get out of that. Great resiliency. Next inning, first pitch, Adrian Beltre on fire in this game. He's 2 for 2 with a walk and a home run. That's an easy single. Next batter up is Ryan Howard. He will get out. After that, we have Murphy, I believe. That's going to be a liner on the hit and run into right field for a base hit. 0-2 count, 1 out. Pitch to Cruz, grounded to third, past Moustakas. This will roll all the way into the outfield. Gordon will come up firing. The throw home will be late. Beltre will get in, and it's 3-1. Rangers extend their lead, and that is the end of James Shields' day. Enter Luke Hoshaver to face off against AJ Pierzynski. 3-2 count to Pierzynski. The pitch from Hoshaver. That's line to Hosmer under his glove. That's an error. That is an error. That is a Bill Buckner-esque error. No count. Grounded into right field for a base hit. That will score 1. Second man will hold up. And the Rangers have extended their lead to, I believe, 4-1. 0-2 count to Andrus, or Profar. That's a fly out to center. The throw home from Puig is Wow, great slide to avoid the tag, and it's now 5-1. Next batter is Andres, who will ground this one to second base, throwing to first. Cabrera will get him out, and that will end the inning. But the Rangers put on a lot of runs. It's 5-1. Leadoff single for Alex Gordon. That's how he does. No, that's not Alex Gordon, was it? I think it was. Yeah, it was. I don't know how that happened. Got over to second. Moustakas up. The pitch to Moustakas was hitting in the 4, that's why. That's going to be looped, and Andres will get his glove on that, and that will end the inning. So Gordon is held on second. Here comes Kelvin Herrera in to face Craig Gentry. First pitch, grounded past Moustakas. Moustakas, you need to stop going to the ground and start shifting your body over. First rule of baseball. Got to get in front of it. Gentry gets on base, and there is one man on with no outs. Next batter up is Beltre. The throw down to get Gentry is not in time. Horrible tag by Alcides Escobar, and Gentry will get second base. That's the third stolen base for this Rangers team. 3-1 count to Beltre. Ball 4. Very close. Multiple pitches very close. Howard will line this one into left field for a base hit, and the Rangers are about to put on more runs if nothing can be stopped. Still no outs. David Murphy up the pitch. That's lined right to Everett, who makes a great stop to get the out. Next batter up is Nelson Cruz. He'll ground this one to first. Throw on to second for 1. Back to first. Not in time. And 1 run will come across. It's 6-1 Texas. Pierzynski will foul this one off to the left. He has a chance to drive in 1 more run. The pitch from Herrera. 1-2 count. Grounded past Escobar into left field for a base hit. These seeing eye singles are ridiculous. It's going to be 7-1. Kinsler up. 1-2 count. The pitch. Grounded to Escobar, who will throw on to first, and that will be the inning. But 2 more runs come across. It's now 7-1 Texas. Could Kansas City's hope be fading fast? Salvador Perez up. 2-1 count. That's lined into right center field for a base hit. This will be 2 at least for Perez. Cruz over to field it in the corner, and it will be a stand-up double for Salvador. And that means a pinch-hitting Lorenzo Cain. Lorenzo Cain was the hero against Chicago, hitting a 3-run blast in the 9th inning. Let's see if he can do it here against Yu Darvish. I believe is still on the mound. The pitch from Darvish just cannot catch up to the 92-mile-per-hour fastball, and that'll be that inning. Here comes Carlos Marmol, and he's facing off against Elvis Andrus. 2-2 count. The pitch to Andrus. Strike 3 on the slider. Got him looking. On to the 8th. Let's see if we can do anything here. Everett up. And it's a little single. Not hit too hard. Right back up the middle. Darvish couldn't get his glove on it. 1 man on. The pitch from Darvish comes in. That's a stolen base. But they're not going to give it to me. They're going to give it as allowing him to go over to second. I don't understand. That should count as my 3rd stolen base with Everett, but whatever. 3-1 count. Pitch to Gordon. Ball 4. Take your base. And that is the end of Yu Darvish's day. 7 innings of work. 1 run so far. And here comes Neftali Feliz to come on in. He is a dangerous pitcher as well. Pitch. There's a little dribbler to Feliz. Both men were stealing. So that's going to be an easy ground out. 1 out. Next batter up is Billy Butler, and he will line this one into right field for a base hit. Everett will come across, and it's now 7-2. Okay. 2-0 count. Pitch to Moustakas. This is lined into left center field. Diving catch by Gentry, because I still don't know how to do these damn controls because they just don't work all the time. I send Gordon. He scores. Butler gets thrown out, and that's the end of the inning. So I give up an out for a run. It's 7-3. Down by 4 runs. We're going to be going to the 9th inning as long as no one comes across. Man on second. The pitch to Howard from Marmol. Strike on the cutter. 0-2 count. Marmol sets and deals. Strike 3 on the slider. Got him to chase it way outside. There is 1 down. Next batter up is Murphy. He's going to ground this one back to Marmol. Throw on to first in time, and there are 2 outs. Really needs to work on that throw power. Shit. Grounded to second base. Throw on to first in time, and that will end the inning. Going on to the top of the 9th. Yasiel Puig up. Strike 3, couldn't catch up to the 98 Neftali Feliz fastball. 2 outs away from their season being over. Next batter is Hosmer. That's going to be into center field for a base hit. Salvador Perez is up. The pitch, it's grounded to short. Andres on to second, on to first, in time, and the Texas Rangers will advance on to the pretty much main round of the playoffs. What an accomplishment for Texas to beat the well, actually, not that huge of an accomplishment, but they're still going to go on to the playoffs now. They advance to the wild card round. Adrian Beltre is your player of the game. 3 for 3 with 3 runs and 2 walks and a home run to boot. Fantastic game for Beltre, pretty much the captain of this team. So, the Royals will get eliminated after a fantastic, thrilling season. This young team has a lot of promise. They should be a force to be reckoned with next season like they were this year, and they can only go up from here. I'm MoonlightSwami. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yu Darvish will get the win with 3 runs allowed through 7 innings of work, 3 walks, 8 Ks. Shields will get the loss through 5 innings of work, maybe? What was it, 4 1/3. 7 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. It was not the best performance. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm MoonlightSwami. I'll be talking to you guys later on. Peace. I'm out.